You know right, assassin me. Airport and my Moja Nanu Shegu Edigu on my
Ghana for Etiha Ayesu and the IMF a kadayeso no. Say finance minister Afechi at the Busian bi akwakoto parliament in him say yen approve sa Busiano. On say Ghana mratre say answer bebo Busiano. I was say parliament, na parliament approve it. The reason why na Busian bia aban ediko parliament will more approve it and say we share the subsequent and the previous. Now we share the previous parliament near one nandi ni na akwa rubber stamp. Assembly be free executive ni ho ababia wo mo stamp so. Nti loan agreement kra na san say na de wo di so no ono na ne nkrofo do so nti on beto aba nti na de enyu on beto aba. But this time ubedi mi adanse say we all have a different parliament. The minority have a say. Atiase. Na yesu say ekadaye so no. Say finance minister Afechi akọ parliament the Busian bi akọ akoto say yen approve no monkoji $1 billion Busian free nkrofo bi na me be tretremu atrem na etiefo sa Busian yi a finance minister e de akọ akoto parliament enim no se wohwe na se be boa Ghana wa waka atrem mi tretremu atrew nti Busian we be boa Ghana na wa waka wo mo pe $1 billion sa $1 billion no ye di kan age $250 million from a year banks, consortium of banks. Na banks no any Standard Chartered Bank, Rand Merchant Bank,
MELODIES TV
Bank
on YouTube
of South Africa. Intino banks miensa $1 billion no. Ye pesi ye $250 million from these three banks: Standard Chartered Bank, Rand Merchant Bank, and a Standard Bank of South Africa. Na $750 million na akano. Eno ye kwa Jeffrey Bank bia ye friend no Afri-Exim Bank. Ti ensem ni ye $750 million no. Ye pese ye Jeffrey Afri-Exim Bank. Inti sa $1 billion ye koji from banks bako 4. 3 banks mayen $250 million. Na the last bank Afri-Exim no amayen $750 million na adane $1 billion. And then Busian ye pese ye kokobo. Now in somewhere ewo Busian ni mu no eno na raise concern. Now sa Busian we ye kwa akoji ye betia no in 5 to 7 years time. 4 banks dey na ye koji $250 million no eno ye betia no in 5 years time. $750 million no ye betia eni insihu in 7 years time. Into Busian ye channel in 5 to 7 years time. Obviously, Busian we are kwakoji the first error ewo ho ene say time a ebedu say ye betia na President Akufo-Addo ene Ken Ofori ata wo mu ni abamu. Into omode ane say wo mu oje. Sempua 1 cedi mpo wo mu ntia because time a ye betia Busian no 5 to 7 years. Into by simple math no sa time no mu ni abamu. That's the first error. E was a day. Now the second one and say sa 3 banks here ye koji $250 million free omo ho no. Insurance keke ye betia e wo ho $40 million. Tie ni ye insurance keke $40 million. Ye tia insurance ni wi a insihu ye betia $86.85 million. Inti eno keke $250 million Busian ye koje from 3 banks no ye wie ni na sika ye besan so tia ka sa $250 million ne ho $127.50 million. Into the first 3 banks no ye tia om $250 million ne ka ho a esan so mo boy Busian si hu ni bibia no e wo say ye san so $127.50 million e ka ho e mo. That's the first one. The second one there is $750 million component. The second bank, Afri-Exim Bank na ye ko no. And no insihu any other cost. No insurance mbemu. And no insihu any other cost no. Ni na about $383 million over the 7 years no. Nti after 7 years, ye tia almost $750 million more. Ye de 383 million ebeka ho amomo. Etiefo. Adie we a wo tie mi. Mesrew eye ana enye. Busian we ya ye pese ye koboy na 5 to 7 years time. Abaya wote so. Inti in one inti sa busian we what it means na say in just one transaction, right? Ye jibusian no enko a and the current rate 8 cedis to $1. That is a President Akufo-Addo at the 8 billion Ghana cedis. If sa busian we it goes through a yentiansi hu ni bibia yo. That is a President Akufo-Addo at the 8 billion Ghana cedis aka ye debt ho. Ghana yesu say ohwe ye debt to GDP ratio currently about 80% a yesu no. Yes, so kwa kofa 8 billion Ghana cedis ababa beka ho biom. And this time around no, you see omo mfa ho because enyo omo no mbetia. Nti ye je na echirimba president a wono beba no wono mbra mbetia. Because social time a ye tia busia na from 5 to 7 years. Dian etiefo nti oman we sebe imprediasa bonde ben ni aye nti ye kwaje sa 1 billion na 5 to 7 years time ye kotia ka ye betia $1.438 billion na minim se bia omo beka se sa time ye tia we should of course see ye tia na sa time na we will pay at the current dollar rate. Yeah, man, be chan and the dollar rate because maybe na 5 to 10 years time no. Senya Ghana ye kwe, maybe a dollar need do 15 cedis. Inti anonso calculation I saw ye count. Inti ye kwaje 1 billion and there from 5 to 7 years time. You could share 1.4 billion. It's here for what is it? Assembly. What is dean? Just say me entias you. Inti nini na say ye gya to na ye yama echimba bre and I say and you see because IMF in sensem way air kono sa particular busia way agreement obi an shedan boso obi an shedan kan ho asem ye na obi a me hu say wo boss kra wo no wan shedan tretre mu kojo opon kroma because embra wo koya ye bisa no ga aban sika no kojo opon kroma ye aka na calculation ho say busia bi da parliament 1 billion say NDC former sa 1 billion ye je na aban esanso enya sika free IMF a ebeboa and I'm say inti we na mudi moni akwakosi ho. You are not even thinking of how sa busia ye betia ho ka because unim say sa time na we free aban mu na to say yeah yeti ha no ne ye bebreu he say me catch say the future of this country is not looking brighter. And you say bia metan oman no things like this decisions are ye mpanifo no take it like this and no nti na make sa. And that will kwaji 1 billion. Now 1 billion or G, I want to know you so 5 years to 7 years time, and you don't know what
Melodies TV on YouTube.
The background will no baba betiano, or no war betianka. Now so, on no G, or the quiet the other bayano. The background said your baby mono one thing who do. Because of my women yet, it to me what Jibusiasi ye de be seen in Juma, Nini na a year Juma, and it doesn't last a year waste. 1 billion yes ye koji 5 to 7 years time ye betua ho 1.4 billion ni mesre wo de senya ma trete nsem ni mu atre no 7 preduasa eto asumu ana masa because future governments ba ono so beka so senya econo taxes emwa anyway ono so be so okoje busia ono ne busia na obeje ne mba hey on my way masa yen hwe ni yo. The way people are getting angry, with the decisions we are taking. Nancy, and they are Japan. You see, Prime Minister. So a former Prime Minister or a Prime Minister said, then you are born the Kuno. I'm done big news. People are angry all over the world. Let us be careful with the decisions we take. Oh, these are some of the issues. If Obi, bebunu no sorry I was see on the on politics eya na sa asem no eya me ya pa because you mebunu na ka se on politics a say ya na de wo yeni ene me politics say ya na ye de wo yeni ni ye ko ye de wo yeni sa asem we me nya sure say wate enya me melodies na ma ba be ka achewa ka me nya sure say wate say wo mo de nsem akwakoto parliament say wo mo person mo bo omo jebusuan say me nya sure say nka wate. People will not talk about it. But in some way, air course underground ni. Into ye di 11 common no. Na in some way air course was here. Who named the air course? Eh dien. What? Dien. What have we done? Hey, Charlie.